Uh-oh, this is looking pretty bad.
That was a pretty decent chapter.
Here on the D-pad.
Oh, where I'm Dave.
I'm Rick.
I'm Jeffrey.
And this is the alignment of the planets.
And I missed Mike already.
Space. Here in Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem.
Alex
Where
is the
it's
worst person
finally
to come back to.
time.
Oh, look at that.
For this.
That's convenient.
So I'm
Zero
Come back with
sanity.
Zero sanity.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give Dave a minute to cast a couple
Yeah.
of spells. So I am curious if
Oh, it is a full heal,
it
yeah.
has slowly been progressing through the night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious because, like, in Alex's time,
Yep.
it's been night and rainy and terrible every other time. But in Alex's time, it's been getting brighter in the main, like, foyer.
Yep.
I am now curious if the reason that this weird telescope thing works is because it's morning.
Yeah, I believe it
there's-
is now dawn.
Okay. Oh, a skeleton that wants an L.
Yeah, the mansion's pretty fucked at this point.
That's so kind of you, Dave.
Well, we hand him out.
Yeah, you're just donating L's.
There's no charge.
Sadly, she is not quite as quick as Mike, but she does pretty good.
Listen, no one is going to be as cool as Mike and his G36, all right?
This is before she joined the Galactic Federation and became, the bounty hunter that we all know her as.
Samus Aran.
Yeah.
Yeah. She and Mantarok flew off into space.
I mean, hey, did we not
Her
comment
and
on the fact
Metroid,
that
you mean?
one of the icons looks a little Metroidy?
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess Flesh Grandpa finally fulfilled his promise and took her to space.
Yeah.
When did Flesh Grandpa say take us to space?
It was
That-
in
yeah.
between cutscenes.
Oh,
It's
okay.
part of the deep lore.
All right, time for the best part.
Now we can finally do things.
This is going to be the most nothing, stupid oh my god.
What are you talking about? This is a really rewarding moment, Jeff.
I'm so satisfied.
I'm glad you are.
I'm finishing.
I'm glad you're satisfied, because that's a really important moment.
I'm gonna
This just tickles
unalive
me.
myself in
Wait, so let's
Minecraft.
rewind to the thing that I said before? Oh, yeah, that's right.
You've played the game before, sure you have.
In fairness,
This
this is not a part I actually remember.
This tickles
was a
me
guess.
all the way to my knee scrotum.
This was me going off of, okay, well, we got a bunch of lenses and shit.
Now we go to the fucking basement.
You mean you lower weenus?
No, it's from Mr. Show way back in the day.
Oh.
Lower weenus be like an upper forearm.
Is it the police?
Is it the police?
What?
It's how UPS delivers to my house.
Yeah, they kick the door open,
In
throw
fact,
the
it's
thing.
better. They fucking rang the doorbell.
Package wrapped in brown paper has been left inside the door.
Please be
The gun.
elephant blunderbuss.
Please be a gun.
A parcel wrapped in plain brown paper. Should Alex open it?
Yeah, yes.
The essence of chattur'gha.
Okay.
Enchanted gladius. And you should be able to just use the permanently enchanted
Perfect.
gladius.
Sick.
So, yeah, Mike was basically like, hey, there's something else I have to do. They're after me. And so that was presumably very close to the point where Edward died.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
he
he's
was
just been on the run, and he's like, okay, got to get the essence. I hid it somewhere. Time to bring it here.
He was white-haired and
All right. Not a bad idea.
throw a little save.
I'll have some extra comments about interesting stuff here as we, once we have completed the game. There's a couple thoughts. Where's that ladder go?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Alex cannot climb this ladder because the shaft above has been sealed, perhaps by Maximilian Roivus all those years ago. I think that's the sealed up well.
Oh, yeah. Because he bashed open the
As the
effing...
tome had suggested by Edwards and Maximilian's words, the city exists and is far more incredible than Alex had thought. Here are the ruins of Engar, the corpse city, parasitized? I don't know.
Parasitized.
By the guardians of Ulyaoth. 9 great towers dwarf the surrounding buildings. It would appear these towers serve as some kind of focusing array, channeling the great tides of energy into the city itself.
Swear to God, if we got to do another 9-tower spell,
It's your favorite thing, Dave.
running past enemies.
I don't remember, to be honest.
A long-ass
We'll find
gauntlet.
out.
I'm of the opinion that suddenly finding yourself like manipulating a massive 9-point spell is kind of a neat surprise after all the like general.
It was cool.
Yes.
I just like
If this game had been made 10 years later and had the
sure.
space and cutscene
Our little guys having a hard
opportunity-
time. As Alex recalls her grandfather's notes, to fight the Lich, that's an interesting spelling, the Lich Pius Augustus, she needs to summon an ancient. And because she hasn't had 2,000 years to prepare the spell, she needs the power of 3 artifacts to do it. These artifacts are the essences of the ancients, tokens of their power. It would be unwise of her to venture further without them. We are still missing one of them, I believe. I think I want to say...
We have Chattur'gha's Claw.
Yeah, we have chattur'gha, we have xel'lotath. I believe we need Mantarok's heart.
Oh, how the fuck do we get to Mantarok? He's in the Amazon.
So it did get brought back
Oh, okay.
because fucking Indiana Jones man brought it directly to the mansion. I believe I know where it is. You were probably very close to it earlier on, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's been
I thought we already had it, to be done.
if it's been brought back to the house, it's somewhere upstairs.
I don't believe it is upstairs.
Oh,
Is it
I
in
mean,
the basement?
I don't believe it's in the basement. One more guess.
in the city of the dead
The study?
corpses.
I believe it is in the study, yes.
Oh, well, that's upstairs.
Well, there's an upstairs above
From
that.
the basement.
It's on the
Yeah, upstairs
study's on
from
the first,
here,
study's
yeah.
on the first floor.
Most of planet Earth is upstairs from here.
Yeah, true. I studied on the first floor.
Incorrect. Most of planet Earth is downstairs from here.
Most of populated planet Earth, depending on how many demons
you're
there are.
What do you know about mole people, Rick?
I know everything about mole
Nothing.
people.
Rick,
I did their taxes one
Are you
year.
confessing that you're a mole person?
Yeah.
That explains.
I spent most of my time underground, technically speaking.
explains so much to me, to be
Honestly,
honest.
they already told me about him, Dave. I'm sorry, I was sworn to secrecy.
See? Aiding and abetting mole people, that's a crime.
It's unfortunate
Yeah.
because now that I know, I don't get to go home.
Well, the thing is, no, mole people are chill. Crab people are the ones you want to fucking
Oh,
watch
yeah.
out
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true.
because they talk like people.
But they taste like crap.
That's the thing.
That's why they're scared.
Yes. So
Sarah just sent me a message. Rick is a mole person living in the basement.
yeah,
You're goddamn right, Sarah.
Sarah's literally YouTube commenting in real time.
Yeah.
Talking shit. All right, you said
Not this study.
The
I don't know if you remember how that chapter ended cutscene-wise. What do you remember about how it ended?
I
book
remember that I
town?
want you to tell me.
Sure. Jeff, do you have any guesses? This is the room it should be in, by the way.
Oh, is it in the fucking clock in the center?
No.
Oh.
So one of the last things that happens is Edward receives the heart of Mantarok, and he hides it behind a book and or
Oh.
movie of the demon.
Yeah, demon in the
And the
Khmer.
This is why I
Okay.
thought the other artifact was in here before.
Right.
Okay.
Thanks for the heads up, Gramps.
Alright. Back down we go.
There's puzzles, and then there's
I mean, in fairness, the last thing you see in that is the thing and then the thing covering it. We could have had this literally the last recording session. We had.
but the Claw of Chattur'gha got delivered by FedEx, and it was technically given to Grandpa by Mike himself. So like, Grandpa should have had it. It showed up via FedEx. So
Yeah,
like, it's
that
not
one also should have been here.
Yeah, and the first one. I don't even remember where we got the first one at this point.
First one we've had for a while. I think.
Yeah. Oh, it was in the safe.
Yeah.
We never saw it go.
xel'lotath was in the safe.
Yeah. We never saw it go into the safe, and Grandpa never mentioned the safe. So I mean, that one you're right. There was a literal.
Oh, yay, piss gas.
Sick.
An entire floor full of piss
I would maybe
gas.
save down here just for.
Good fucking lord. If we have to do a 9-spell and piss gas,
You know what I would do?
Gravity 36.
No, throw the.
dispel here?
It's blue, so you want green, dispel. Ow. Ow. Ow.
That's frustrating.
Go up on the side right there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, take a second and
God. One thing I will not miss about this game is how the sound is rendered.
what?
Yeah.
So that's not the game. It's unfortunate that it keeps doing that. It is the Wii HD connection thing.
Yeah.
I gotta keep an eye out for like a better version of this because it's nice to be able to play GameCube games with a clean because it's still recording at 480p 60, but it's doing it through a progressive signal through an HDMI, which is just simpler.
Yeah. You've got
It's a cleaner output.
yeah. I fully agree. It's just
But yeah, it's such a bummer. It really does undercut a lot of the atmosphere, unfortunately. If you
Yes.
play this on an actual GameCube or Wii without the HD attachment for it, it sounds great and atmospheric.
the rumbling is probably less painful and it's more atmospheric. Let us out of the piss gas.
I expected more piss gas. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Oh.
What was that?
Oh. Oh. We have to fix pedestal. But first, we have to wait the requisite 45 seconds to regenerate our mana and to reapply our shield.
Which pedestal?
Presumably the center one?
Viewers, you can comment amongst yourselves.
Yeah, this kept giving an examine prompt when you came in here as Edward, but I don't think you actually.
How are your
looked at
stats, by the way?
There's another piece over there.
They're fine other than my mana right now.
Okay, yeah, whatever. You've got the regen on.
Another piece, yeah. That might be enough.
Dome.
Oh, and now I have to use the enchant spell on him.
Yep. You did it. It's such a goofy. Oh, you might have to just. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Douche.
All right, the plinths look like the ones pious, yada yada.
Okay, Essence is the Ancients' time.
Yep.
Ba-dum.
I think you have to walk up to the other ones.
Where are the
Oh,
others?
behind you. Now I understand why there's two
okay.
more. I always thought those were weird, like, pedestals for the bridge.
Does it matter the order I put them in?
I don't know, but I think the green one where it is would be the correct answer.
Yeah,
if
you've
it
got the
mattered.
green one forward.
I don't think it does, though.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh boy, okay.
This displeases the David. This displeases the David greatly.
Level so nice, we do it twice.
I assume we want xel'lotath.
I believe you do.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they didn't need to run this back.
fuck off.
Oh, there's a lot of these boys. So the lever appears to already be pulled. So I think you can just.
Oh.
I believe you could just book it for the exit each time.
Is it activate and just walk through door?
I think so.
That would be nice.
Like those are still. It's up this way, yeah. Like you still do have to make the trip, but like they did at least cut that piece out of it, I believe.
Use a stamina potion, Dave.
God, if only.
Oh my god, we have to go through Piss Town again?
Yeah, but you don't have to stop to. You don't have to stop to dispel anything. So at the very least, before you run out into it. If you don't have the full set of stuff, you can always.
I guess.
have,
Yeah.
Is this a 5-shot revolver?
Looks like yeah.
Weird.
Huh. Ow. Piss. 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 Peeps.
I feel like there has to be a better way to deal with this.
Yeah, this
piss
is
gas.
a little this feels a
Piss.
little patty. I don't dislike the 9-point circle of power coming back. The piss floor is just kind of like, hey, what do we do to make this feel a little bit more extreme than last time? It's like, you really didn't need to do
When
that.
Grandpa Royvis was doing the whole segment with this, I was like, oh, this is the end of the game. I guess where you put the cool end gauntlet,
Crush the whole city.
Yeah.
That way, when Alex shows up, the last page of the Tome of Eternal Darkness just says, oh, also, I beat the bad guy. It's
The
fine."
end.
Yeah. Now go make yourself some dinner. Like, oh,
Well,
okay.
I slowed the bad guys down from casting their horrible spell. Now
Which you
all
did?
you gotta do is murder a god.
I'm just like, have us turn it on. It's literally showing me how many trappers are in this.
Oh, yeah, they're invisible, too.
That's
Sick.
the fucking coolest.
I mean, you could probably,
Throw a gun.
no. Yeah.
It would be pretty funny if Alex just started shooting around randomly.
There we go, camera. So you gotta go up and then kind of around, right?
Yeah, pretty sure all those are hits.
I think so, yeah.
Or at least most of them.
Boom!
Did you get that one?
No.
Terrain. No. Oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of a
That's a
rip-off.
bit of a
I
bummer.
could have crept up, but
You
fuck it.
technically could have gone invisible. I did read online that, like, unless you've already activated a trapper, the invisible does make them not attack you.
Yeah.
Really?
The full tier invisible.
Huh. I am very surprised by that.
Yeah.
I could swear early in the game they straight up say that
Hey,
they...
there's
that
the
they-
obelisk.
Yeah, it's
Yay,
just sound.
it's our buddy.
Okay.
Hey,
We got you
Alex.
some decoration, Shadowverse, Steve.
I
Say hi
like,
to Mike for me.
I like this. That's his gravestone.
Aw.
I like this little consistency and detail.
Why did we bother bringing the regular Gladius when we have the Enchanted Heroes Gladius?
I mean, maybe in case we encounter
Actually,
a
you know what? I
different
take that
god.
back. 2 swords better than 1 sword.
Fact.
Too fast.
Is he even trying to get out there? Yeah. Yeah. All right, cross the piss floor
Ow.
again.
Ow. Ow.
This is will be the third
Ow.
or fourth of
Ow.
like 9 fucking
Ow.
times we'll have to go across
Ow.
this piss floor.
The second.
Yes, I've been watching her coming downstairs. Tonka's the only one who's come through and has not been interested, but I will keep an eye out for Zima. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zima. So Sarah's cat Zima, in particular, Chicken just sends her like into a feral state, goblin-wise. Like she will do horrible things to get at Fried Chicken in particular. Yeah, Sarah says the theory is that she lived on the street and Fried Chicken was pretty easy to come by
it has
comparatively.
such a bad joke.
Yeah, that's why anytime we get fried chicken, it has to be like kept on shelves, kept away, definitely not left out, or she will get at it. We haven't gotten fried chicken very often lately. She has not been better about it.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
came
remember-
after my Popeyes pretty hard.
I was gonna say
There have been
I don't
times-
remember her assaulting my Popeyes.
There are times she comes after it while you're still sitting there with it. Like,
Perhaps you're done.
This is new.
it's a little new. It's the big gladiatorial arena. I will take care of those when we're done recording, yeah. Yep. We're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to do the summon horror. 'Cause I think that's how we broke the last ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is maybe I need a horror of each flavor. Because that was its spell magic blue.
Yeah, but that's not really a magic. Like it's an obelisk, but it's not really.
The thing
So
was
if
red.
this one is red, then I want to use blue.
I
yeah.
think so, yeah.
I think the problem, the puzzle here, is that you're gonna be left with a whole bunch of these dudes in the room with you.
No, they're in the room with us.
Oh, we did it again. Just barely fit.
Yeah, that'll do.
Nice.
What is happening?
Oop, time to run. Leave it be. They'll fight.
I mean, I guess he could disengage, or he could just literally...
disengage. Let them fight, because otherwise the other dude's gonna be attacking. Like they'll fuck each other up, and then you'll be far enough away that you don't have to deal with them at all.
But I mean, while he's controlling the horror until the horror dies, he is
Yeah, I could-
seemingly
close to it,
invulnerable.
honestly.
I could use him to do most of the whooping. So then this one I want
You
to
don't need
be
to fight
red.
him at all, is the thing. I think this is the only time you're gonna be in this room.
Suppose that's true. Annoyingly, we'll have to regen mana after this for the next cast.
Is it only going to do that the first time? Okay.
No, but this time without a cutscene.
Yeah.
Have fun, idiots.
Alright. Now for the last one.
Grass beats water.
Had just enough mana.
Alex's casts are more feminine sounding. Not sure I ever caught on to that.
Yeah, they've got different voices for each.
Yeah. Her witch voice is different than the men's.
I'm sorry, is that not all three?
I think it is all three. Maybe you now need to defeat all of the dudes.
The ones that it summoned, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Oh, it's kind of pinned in by the thing there. Nice.
I mean, honestly, it kind of went down like a bitch.
Yeah, not a big deal.
Oh, maybe not that side.
The green is the only one that'll be annoying because our Gladius is green.
Well, the red one will also not be good.
Oh, I suppose.
Oh, they came back.
What?
Maybe you have to defeat their monster in order to keep the obelisk down.
Well, I guess.
Which is... Oh, no, the blue one's already back.
I guess we fuck up this homie first and see what
guess
happens.
So.
Keeps flipping my controls.
Bye.
Okay, that's annoying.
Still can't Mantarok summon, so it's not weird fourth option.
Like, it definitely was correct to use the summon horror
To hit it.
to hit it.
Right.
The question is, it immediately disappeared. So
Do you bind the monster? I don't... That I'm a little more confused about.
I mean, I guess it's the only spell we really haven't made much use of.
Yeah. Really? Good call.
Wait, what happened?
He used a magical attack on one of them, and it blew them all up.
What
Maybe
the-
we had to
I
do
used
the
the
horror
levels.
thing first.
I used a
and
level
then-
7 magical attack, and it just triggered it.
Yeah. I
That-
wonder if you had to horror it first or if that mattered at all. 'Cause
I
it looked
would-
like it did something,
I
right?
don't know, but I was like, I gotta try this at least.
All right. Don't forget your piss shield.
That would have been the absolute last thing that I tried.
It would have been moderately far down the list for me, I think.
I don't think the horror thing did anything.
I don't know, because it's weird that it
I
specifically
think
activated
that
something.
hitting it once probably triggered the horror to be summoned, and then maybe you had to kill that, then you could destroy it.
Well, it might have
Maybe.
been marking a mistake. Like in the past,
Could have
if you
been, yeah.
do something wrong, it's like, oh, no,
true.
here's a
that no
guy.
not
That
is
it-
also a
It does
possibility.
love no not like that.
Yeah.
yeah, no, not like that, and also get fucked.
It's going to be okay if we cast a circle in the middle of a circle, right?
Yeah, we're fine.
Just like, oh, you've... just
I see no.
Falls into
I see
itself.
no problem with this. Folds into
Like a circle
Yeah.
in a spiral, like a
I-
wheel within
The
a
fucker was just
wheel,
next to me.
Yeah, not a lot of dudes in here today. Everyone's sleeping.
never ending and beginning on an ever spinning reel,
What the fuck are you singing over there?
like a snowball down a mountain,
That wasn't a
or a
request. That was a
carnival
question.
balloon, like a carousel that's turning, running rings around the moon.
I think Saturn's one of the
Like a
least,
clock whose hands are
You still
sweeping
have not answered my question.
past the minutes of its face.
You keep singing like that's gonna help me know
And
what
the
the fuck
world
you're
is
chatting
like
about.
an apple whirling silently in space.
And then the chorus goes, I wish they all...
Like the echoes that you find in the windmills of your mind.
Okay, but what's the song, though?
That's the windmills of your mind.
That's the Windmills of Your Mind.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep, it's called the windmills of your mind.
You said it was called That's
Does
the Windmills
this
of Your
have
Mind.
anything to do
It
with
was lovely.
absolutely anything?
You said a circle in a circle, and the whole song is a circle in a spiral, a wheel within a wheel.
See, that stuff tends to lead me more in the direction of either,
You started saying this like as a reference that people would know.
in a more figurative way.
I thought it was a slightly more popular song, but I guess not.
Tally Hall's Ruler of Everything, which I got to use as part of the Majora's Marathon trailer music. That was fun.
Was that an actual worm, or did something just shit in my Sanity's mouth?
Someone just opened your Sanity's mouth and took a big old poopy in it.
For real.
My brain!
Or
They turned on the sepia filter and everything.
for a slightly more,
This is the Septica
Ow,
filter.
my fucking eyes.
Quick flashbang.
I think the problem is
Quick flashbang.
Okay, it seems to do that each time.
Maybe it's no, not like that.
Seems to be.
May as well cast a mana regen. So like maybe there's a corner you go to first, or not that one.
What if I just said fuck you though?
oh, but the other one, if I'm thinking a little more literally, I guess still figuratively, but more directly with spirals and circles. Spiral of Ants, chattur'gha, is also a really, really good one.
No, mine's Dusty Brown from like the 60s.
So where are you at right now? Where are you thinking strategy-wise?
Thinking maybe I make myself invisible?
Are you not currently invisible?
I don't think so. We're in weird green tone.
Well, yeah. But I think you're also invisible right now.
Yeah, I thought I was. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
So not
Alright.
that.
maybe can you run around with a trapper or a horror and do shit? Poke some stuff with a little guy.
That is one of my two ideas. Though if this works, Trapper might, or if this is the intended direction, Trapper might be too small.
Oh, oh no, little dude.
Little dude's still fine. It just fucking hurt me again.
Oh, Yeah, wait, I heard it make a
Okay.
noise.
He's also now alive and hanging out down
Yep.
there.
Well, that's what we have the revolver for.
That's not the spell I wanted. What was thine other idea?
You want to tell him?
Sure.
Well, there's horror.
So there was something you discovered pretty recently that may work out pretty well here.
Buying them in the name of green guy in a minute. I mean, I guess, yeah, if bone worms are coming out of nowhere and surprising you, then...
Just in case if that trapper was still there.
Fuck that guy. When I see a trapper, it's on sight.
I have a feeling that bound the trapper.
My one thought is that they have green in their mouths.
That's not a bad. It's just the phrasing.
Yes. No, it seems stupid. Oh, there he is.
Oh my god, he was in Crazy World.
Well, now he's in fucking Skeleton World.
Was the answer the dumbest thing, which is I had to have low sanity and I kept healing myself?
Probably not. I'd be very interested if it was.
This camera angle
It's trying to
It's
tell me that this is not a door.
suggesting
Yep.
don't go that way.
I mean, the door is, I think, this way, south.
Is that not something to the north there, or is that just another torch?
There's looking a torch.
It's a torch and a wall sconce.
You might need to recover your sanity to escape this. Let me rephrase. It's not something the game gave you recently, but it's something you discovered recently. Is at least my idea.
Alright, feel free to spit it out, because that's vague
Okay.
as fuck.
I'll give you one last little clue here. Have you noticed anything about how the worm works?
Oh, I hate you. I hate everything about all of it.
Oh, do you have to be sneaky?
I think you have to be
The
sneaky.
fucking sneaky button?
Sure looks like the sneaky button's the answer.
Sometimes
Poop town.
I'm like, this game just does so many things right.
Like,
Again,
in fairness,
6
there
months
have been
underbanked.
there have been
Baked.
trap floor tiles earlier in the game, but it's been a long time since then.
Mm-hmm.
I want to re-up.
It
on
is
here.
just-
Actually, you could probably make the run.
It
with what you
needs
got.
like 5 to 10 more % exposition and explanation as you go.
Like, if they had a quick camera angle of her foot coming down and like a weird creak noise, and then it came out, might be a little bit more obvious there.
I mean, if this was...
That was also a guess, to be clear. That is not me remembering that.
If this was
like,
Drake's adventure or whatever...
yeah.
That's why if you have a
As you
guess,
walked
feel free
in.
to go for
That's
it.
fair.
If you like hard remember something,
Yeah,
that's
if I just
different,
straight up
but-
am like, oh, I know how this works.
But
I'm
if
not gonna tell
if you
but-
didn't know, then like by all means, feel free to throw out a guess.
Well, but if this was Drake's adventure...
I try
he would
to watch
whisper-
myself in the backseat gaming if I can manage it.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
He would whisper something suggestive like, "Oh man,
I was too loud.
yes, the worms must have heard me." Like not saying like I have to crouch to get through
Yeah.
this, but like some referential thing.
But also, like, the worms have never reacted to sound.
Yeah, well,
also,
we
pretty
go-
sure I know what I have to do with
What?
these.
Well, the worms have reacted to sound, but we've
Crazy.
literally
Come
never
on.
been able to skip a worm. Every worm we've seen, we've
Has
killed.
just been a thing, yeah.
You have to kill this to get thing or get past. Like, there's been no sneaky past worms.
This one feels pretty obvious.
A little on the nose. Why did it spawn on that side? It feels like a little weird in the diegetic sense of like, why? Like, I feel like you can tell that by the time the game was starting to drop to a close, they were like, we just got to get this done. We know what we want to do puzzle-wise, but like we got to just get it done. Just put a thing there.
That's the thing. I think they had
the fact that there's fucking signs saying insert monster here on each of them is so different than how they've done all the rest of the design.
I think they had a lot of ideas of interesting spell interactions and puzzles and interesting rooms and stuff.
Yeah, I think they just ran out of time.
And then eventually they were like, well, shit, we got to close this out.
Yeah.
Like, make them do it 9 times or, like, you know, make this more complicated or slower or something, and then otherwise, like, we don't have time to do another weird monster puzzle. I mean, it's just a true fact that every game would benefit from an extra 6 months with a time
literally. There are. I don't think there are any games.
This game was
That's
just
maybe not
so fucking begging for a sequel. So many of the ideas. I understand now why so many people are like, this needed a sequel, because so many of the ideas they have are so good.
It's a really cool world that they've come up with.
Cool story.
Cool framing, cool story.
Pretty good puzzles for the time.
90% of it has been very good, minus like that stupid fucking boss fight and one or two like puzzles that were a little too obscure. But the vast majority of it has just been solid.
Yeah,
and like
the tone is really good.
To have
for the GameCube in
this
particular.
as,
I mean,
like, the maiden, to have this as the maiden voyage, like, you need the chance to refine and build on what they have here. And been, like, this game's good. I feel like a sequel to it would have been absolute killer.
There are very few games that I'm like, man, this is the game that needs a remake or remaster.
This one could definitely be it.
Yeah, just because bring it to a modern audience, it would have way the fuck more easy attention than it ever would have during the
think of other
actual
cult classics where people want remakes, like, who fucking actually remembers Beyond Good and Evil?
Oh my god,
I know the name, but I never played it.
I liked it and I played it, but it's so fucking many years removed and obscured at this point.
We do Beyond Good and Evil.
This is fun. I mean, the next thing I'm making, next time I come over, I'm making Rick play Mystical Ninja starring Goemon.
Dave, I don't know how.
Because that was my version of Legend of Zelda.
Is that the N64? I rented it from Blockbuster once as a kid. I remember literally zero about it.
That was my version of Ocarina of Time, because I didn't really play the Link games.
Dave, I don't know if it was just proximity and that I've also played Beyond Good and Evil, or it was a psychic connection. But literally the exact game that came to mind when you were talking about like underappreciated cult classics, in my head I was like, Beyond Good and Evil is one of those. It's like Jak and Daxter, but cooler and also stealthy and also like a bunch of like RPG-ish, and then you said it and I was like, I fucking knew it.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good game, but at this point, like, you can let it rest. Because, like, the hype of like, oh, here's this game that everyone kind of remembers, like, it, I don't think it has the same kind of like name recognition that this does.
Well, no, but I think it's old enough that
don't get me wrong, I still want a fucking remake of it.
It would come as something like new and surprising.
Yeah,
is the thing.
Man, speaking of remakes, from what I've seen, like the Tactics remake, it just makes me sad. I'm like, they're half-assing it. Like,
I don't know about that.
In my opinion, if you're gonna like make such a hubbub out of it and do this one that people have wanted, I would want
Reveal Invisible, maybe?
Maybe I would want like a full remake, not just a new UI and we added some voice acting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'd want like, you know, the way they did the Star Ocean 2 remake. That shit in my head is the gold standard for like what a remake should look like.
I would have a hard time with a Tactics remake that actually like changes much about it, because I feel like it's one of those games. Oh, nice. I feel like it's one of those games where like, I think left was actually the way you wanted to go, like just straight across. It's like, I don't know what they could change about the game that I would be happy that they changed about it.
I mean,
there are absolutely things.
There are classes in
the one and only thing is to fuck. I forgot his name. It was Burned. Nope, I lost it. The Ares fight is positioned in a way where if you don't notice what you're doing, you will functionally soft lock yourself, because that dude sucks fucking ass to fight, and you have to do it solo, and it's always a 2-fight fight. It sucks dick, and you literally have a town you can go to and 0 battles to grind on.
There are classes and tactics that straight up just blow.
That don't do
they can tweak some of those.
Geomancer sucks balls. There isn't even a single skill from Geomancer that's worth getting.
I will say they could take some of the things that they learned from Advance in A2 in terms of how some of the things function, and
I'm just saying,
that, I suppose.
It's one thing if they're we're releasing it onto PlayStation, whatever the fuck, so you can download it for free. You can play the emulator version, basically. But everyone is coming their pants like this is the second coming, like their Final Fantasy VII remaking it.
Well, so
that
was a true effort.
So that's a remake versus a remaster kind of thing.
Yeah.
I will also say something that is nice about it is I think it's the first time Tactics has been re-released in 15 years.
It's
it doesn't exist. I think you can get it on some PlayStations through the PlayStation Network because it was a PSP game.
It
as
has
well.
been replatformed, but it has not been
War of the Lion was the PSP version.
Yeah, yes. But it has not been actually updated and remastered since Advance.
Yeah,
and I
it's a
assume
rare
War of the
opportunity
Lions
to play it on modern systems at the very least, other than the PS1, PSP.
That's cool, but I mean, just with the amount of hype that people had about it, I'm just
you would have thought it was.
Y'all didn't realize that you could have yesterday or today you could play the PlayStation 1 version, and based off of what I'm seeing from these trailers, you're not missing out on anything.
Well, so I've the most recent times I've played Final Fantasy Tactics, I forget if it's FFT Extreme or FFT H or something, but it's a hard mode hack that rebalances the game.
So I can't hear over the sound of the universe being
of your
rented
speakers exploding. It rebalances the game. It changes some classes around. It changes the oh my god!
I really hate that they keep just dropping trappers. And I start running because the camera's zoomed out so far that I don't see them.
You can't tell. Yeah,
everybody went home.
It basically remakes the game in terms of the balance, makes it a real I mean, the game is hard anyway, but you could grind forever. It rebalances the game to a point where it's it's always difficult. Makes classes that were previously garbage reasonably good, and that's still a remaster because they're not changing anything. But here's something: training up new soldiers. Every 2 battles your soldier is in, they get tired. Agrias can't be in every fight. So you have to swap her out.
See, I don't necessarily
But to make up for that, you have your new recruits. You can train them out of battle. They get half experience, and you can choose, and you can invest money.
Are these things you're saying that you want to have happen?
I'm just saying ideas for a full actual remake of the game mechanically. Make use of more characters.
I'm just saying, to say that there's nothing you want to change is nostalgia glasses, I think, because it is. I've played it a year and a half ago. There are parts of it that are very archaic and clunky, and absolutely could be redone. But I'm just
sure, the opportunity to soft lock yourself 6 times if you go into place and you're under level and you get your ass whooped every time.
Yeah.
Easy. I agree. And I'm just saying there's so much they could do for a remake to expand the mechanics and the nature of the game from the base, as opposed to just balancing a little bit, a couple of small quality of life,
a little added
changes.
Story context things
That's a half-assed remaster, not a remake. And I haven't looked at
I don't think
about it, but it's sounding like you're saying that
it is a remaster. I don't think anybody is saying that it's a remake.
No, but I'm just the amount of hype that people are having is a fucking Chrono Trigger remaster done a la FF7 was announced.
A Chrono Trigger with an expansion pack on it.
I mean, for me, I'm just happy to be able to
post-game.
play Tactics on a system that I can that I have, right? And it's not one that I have to go jump through hoops or emulate.
Isn't it on PSN?
I don't think it is.
I thought it was.
PSP games, I don't think usually end up on. PS Vita games do. PSP, I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah, I don't know. I would know because I just happily legally emulated on my computer.
Sadly, Tactics War of the Lions, if it for the PSP, also like super fucked up the script. The original script was like pretty comprehensible in a way where it didn't sound like it was modern folks talking, but it was still like it was a nice approachable medium. The PSP version was like, hey, you guys remember how Final Fantasy had like ye olde English everywhere, right?
Spoony Bard.
Yes.
So they like super flourished it up to the point where certain elements are like almost fucking incomprehensible.
Weird to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's interesting is the remaster is going to have essentially 4 script versions included. So you can play either the classic game or the enhanced game. So classic game, the Japanese classic game uses the original Japanese Final Fantasy Tactics script.
Okay.
Unchanged. The English classic mode uses the War of the Lions PSP script, which is a bummer. The enhanced version, which is the one with the nicer graphics, voice acting, that whole thing, the Japanese version is getting an updated script based off of the original, but they are making some adjustments to it. The English enhanced version is going to get a new localization based off of this new Japanese version. So they're going to get to take a second try at updating the old script, it seems like. It's like, okay, I'm okay with you guys taking a second swing at that, because the first time around is a little bit of a bummer.
Yeah. I mean,
I think the moral of the story is you all should go play the Star Ocean 2 remake because it's fucking great.
like Dave told me a lot about it. It's actually like a labor of love. Incredible
They
addition.
took all of the 2D towns and basically went, okay, what would the layout of these matte paintings that were done for these towns you can move through be if we turned them into 3D? And like running into the towns, I was like, this is giving me incredible nostalgia waves, and I'm looking at like a 3-dimensional background when it used to be a matte painting, and it's still so similar and hitting the right spots.
It's like you woke up from a fever dream into a beautiful woodland.
You know how you like have those things where you play like, oh, don't play GoldenEye because it will ruin the nostalgia glasses.
Yeah,
like,
you'll look
it
at
doesn't look like what you think it looks like. It was like all of a sudden I was playing a version of the game that looks like what I thought it looked like back in the day.
Yeah, what you would have dreamt it looked like at the time.
So the original PlayStation version has not been re-released in any form, essentially until now.
I think this is your last one, based on the
I think so.
ground conduits.
The PSP version got re-released on iOS in 2011. I have no idea if it's still on the Apple Store.
I kind of high-key doubt.
And Android in Japan in 2013 and worldwide in 2015.
I think this one would be Area, yeah.
It would have to.
Yeah, you got it right. Maybe a sound effect budget more than 6 sound effects for the game would be cool for a remaster of this.
I would have to imagine they'd redo all of the sound design for this.
Maybe making this cast a little faster.
That's what I'm saying. Magica it up a little bit. Make a skill curve that if you cast a spell quick, you get it off quicker. Like minimum time to cast it, but you can knock it out quick if you're good at doing the combos. Yeah, I mean, the actual only FFT games that I have played are the original PlayStation 1 and the popular hard mode pack for it.
I've played Tactics and then Tactics A2 and stuff. So this is Paragon. That's the Dispel, I believe.
Yeah, you can check here. You can just create spell.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be that.
Nethlek
which I believe that's what that is.
Yeah, that looks like Nethlik.
And then there's a bajillion paragons. That's the thingy. And then this one.
Oh, we're missing one. There's literally one.
I just tried to put an area there and it didn't work.
Oh.
I think is what just happened. Because that's definitely the one I just did.
You are correct. I have one thought. Are we casting a bind spell on the god?
Oh. Do you think it's
Creature?
summon creature? Aren't we trying to summon an ancient?
No, we're trying to.
Well, our options here are area, which we know doesn't work, and then we have creature, self, and item.
Back out and see what bind is.
Bankarak and air attack.
Okay, so that would be different than what we have done so far.
Yeah, that's creature and protect.
And the circly.
Yeah, the only options we have here are item, area, creature, self. We know it's not area.
My next guest is a big bind.
Well, I don't think that. The other one seemed to be fine. I think it's summon creature.
Okay. I mean, we give it a shot.
I think it's going to fail when it hits this thing.
Yeah.
And that will go away.
Okay. So that.
Well, our whole shtick was we needed to summon an ancient. So that's why I think we're using this to do that. Because that was the whole thing of we needed the 3 things to summon an ancient, blah, blah, blah. We don't have the power that he does. So that's why I think it's creature and then hopefully the other one will have summon.
Yeah, I mean, I buy
Otherwise, if not, I'll try bind.
Yes. I would agree that it's either summon or bind.
I mean, creatures in both of them, so.
Yes. And if for some reason summon and bind don't work, then cast the blue one because we're against Blue McGee. And maybe it's bind blue or something. But, like, I have a feeling that it's either going to be bind or summon.
Any fucking trappers here?
No. It's the first thing I looked for. Okay, so we do have summon and the other one as options.
Yeah.
So yeah, the goal they gave you on the way in was that you have to summon an ancient, which is why you need a 9-point circle of power, because it is way beyond what you can do on your own.
Okay, so that was something I missed, like, coming in. I think I was reading about it.
I went to do the dispel thing because that's what we had done previously.
I wasn't going to say anything, so I'm pretty sure that the game will just kind of harmlessly give you a soft no on that.
Well, no, it was nice that it made a noise on the rune that was in.
Well, it just started casting. Yeah, it wouldn't let us put that in, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think also if you chose the wrong one there, you would have had and you could have literally just replaced it without leaving too.
Yeah.
You don't get to know that until all 9 are there, so that's kind of the benefit of you've done the 9. Now you can see if you got either of the 3 that actually have choices wrong.
Yeah, we got 8 check marks and then 1 raspberry. So.
Yep. Not a bad call.
Reasonable.
Fool me fucking once, alright? Already had to replay an hour, and I intend to go home this evening.
And then I imagine Skeleton King talking about balance is another key that, like, we summon the god that opposes the god that he has been attempting to give all the power to. God fight ensues.
I mean, Sassy God was kind of shit talking and saying that the other guy like couldn't touch him. So we'll see. I wonder if the last boss is Augustus.
Yes, please.
Game's like, look, man, we're gonna pull down the curtain for like one
The
quick sec.
game agrees with me.
This is
real
gonna
quick.
be hard. Just save real quick. It's gonna be the end.